So chocolate is the winner. Did you guys know that there's one thing that a good hunk of chocolate and a good story have in common? Does anyone have any ideas? No. Yeah? What do you think? They're both good? They are both good by definition. Yeah. Any other ideas what they might have in common? Chocolate melts. Stories almost melt. Yes. No, they do have one thing. The one thing that a good piece of chocolate and a good story have in common are their ingredients. Yeah, she's so confused, but it's true. And then she comes over, and what do you think she says?
What type of chocolate do you want?
Bonjour, monsieur. What kind of chocolate do you like?
I like the very best chocolates. So she's going to go make some really good chocolate. So she goes back into the kitchen, and first thing she's going to need is she's going to need the base that she's going to mix it into. So she goes and she gets a big bowl of I don't want to go there. A big brown of something that is brown and gooey. No, not poo. That's where I don't want to go. No, molasses. Yes, she gets a big, a big bowl of black, sticky molasses. Oh yeah, so she's mixing it, and now she needs to mix more really good ingredients into her molasses. So the first thing she does, she needs wood shavings. So she puts the bowl down and she goes into the wood shop. And then she mixes in the wood shavings, so it's nice and from the hamster cage. And then we need more things in there. She needs something for a little bit of crunch to it, right? So she needs to go to the garage, and that's where she keeps all her nuts and bolts. So she gets a container of nuts, and she pours the nuts into the chocolate. And then she takes a big box of bolts, and she pours that into the chocolate. And then she mixes it, and it's not. And then that's good for the internal ingredients. So she takes that and she pours it into a baking sheet. Yeah, she pours it in. Oh, that's a big one. She's making it big. There we go. And she makes it nice and smooth, and then she needs to harden it. So she adds what would harden it? A hammer. A hammer will harden it. That's right. So she takes a hammer and she starts to hammer it. Yeah, and it starts breaking into pieces, which is good. That's the way she likes it. She likes it broken into pieces. Okay, so then she just needs to top it off. So the perfect topping would be pizza. Yes, she needs to top it with pizza. You're right. So she goes into the garbage bin out back. Yeah. She opens up the lid and she pulls out last month's moldy pizza that the city of Winnipeg still has not picked up. But there's some garbage on top of the pizza, so she scrapes that off onto the chocolate. There we go. And there's a little bit of mold, so she puts that on top of the chocolate. It's perfect. So now she takes her most fancy plate, and she takes the biggest piece of this yummy, delicious chocolate, and she puts it on top of the plate to bring to her customer. Sacre bleu, this looks delicious. What do you guys think? Is that chocolate going to be so good or no good? Hands up. Why is this chocolate no good? She put not good ingredients into the chocolate? And so the chocolate then is same way it is with a story. If you take really not good ingredients and you put them into a story, how's your story going to be? It's not going to be very good. But if you put the very best ingredients into your story, it's going to be really good. We are going to be creating a story today, and we're going to be creating it with really good ingredients. ingredients. You guys want to help me out with that?
Sure.
We're going to learn about a few different ingredients that we're going to be incorporating into our story today. The first one that I'm going to be telling you guys about, in order to say this word, we need to take our facial and go like a dish. Can we do that? Okay. So the first ingredient that we're going to be learning about is the word setting. Okay. So, does anybody, hands up, does anybody have any idea what setting means?
It means the place that your story takes place.
The place where a story takes place, a place where the story is set. And most stories have a setting. The next ingredient for our story, in order to learn this one, we're going to take our faces and we got to stretch it this way. Okay? So we're going to and this one is called a protagonist. Let's all say it all together. So let's all. Can anybody guess what a protagonist is? He's the main character. Yes, a protagonist is a main character in a story. Absolutely. We got one more ingredient to learn about, and this one, in order to say this word, we need to take our face. Now, the third ingredient in our story is going to be something called an antagonist. Okay, so on the count of three, we're all going to say antagonist, okay? One. Okay, so on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Okay, let's okay, so I need a volunteer. Come on up. So we have our pirate here who is sailing on her pirate ship. So just gotta.
Move your arms.
Oh yeah, there we go. So she's on her pirate ship. What's hands up? Good, unscripted right there. Okay, hands up. We need a name for our pirate. Jacqueline Sparrow. Yes, absolutely. So our pirate Jacqueline Sparrow, she's sailing the high seas, and then suddenly, you know what she hears? Her stomach begins to growl. And what does she say?
Arr!
She says, "Arr, I need some food." What's the one thing that we think that Jacqueline Sparrow really wants? What is the story going to be about? Yeah, she wants some food. Absolutely. Why do you think she wants food so badly?
She's hungry. Because she's hungry.
Oh, okay, because she's hungry. Okay, that makes sense. But why do you think she's so hungry?
Because she's been sailing the sea.
Oh, because she's been sailing the seas. Gotcha. Okay. Well, but hands up. Why do you think she's sailing the seas? Oh, okay, so she's sailing the seas because she wants to get to McDonald's. That makes sense. Just Cinderella.
She's so hungry.
Now, what Jacqueline Sparrow doesn't know she's a trickster. Oh, yeah. Okay.
She's the trickster.
The trickster feels about not getting any food on this voyage to sail off to Burger Queen. And so she sails off. She was never seen again. The end. that that was a pretty good story. Yeah, that was okay, eh? Did they have good ingredients in that story? So, the next time you guys are writing a story, remember these ingredients that we talked about. Let's run through them once again. There was setting, there was protagonist, and there was antagonist. Use those three stories. Those are the very basic ingredients in a story. And your teachers will say, whoa, these kids really know how to write a creative story. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.